right, here we are today with Steve Ramius at Macray's, and we're going to talk a little bit about the name Macray's, since I keep getting corrected. But it once was wasn't it Mac and Ray's?
Well, first of all, welcome back.
Thank you.
We're excited to have you.
Yeah,
and
something to talk about.
We got a big plan. Big plans for you today. You're going to have a lot of fun here with us today.
Good.
Getting back, what's going on with the name? Great question. Because there's a lot of confusion. And
right.
We'll get a little history lesson at the same time.
Okay, great.
Mid-'80s, late 80s, Mr. Bill McMacken and Connie Ray, the founder of Sea Ray, got together. And at that point in time, marina wells were in short supply. And they got together and created what we're here today, 80 acres of a beautiful marina and restaurant and banquet center. The Mac portion was Bill's dad, was known in town. He was one of the first boat dealers around the Detroit area. Everybody knew him as Mr. Mac. And Ray, of course, was for Connie Ray, the founder of Sea Ray. As they went, in the early 90s, Connie Ray sold to a gentleman by the name of Mr. Ray Nicholson, and he and his family own it today. In the early 90s, that's where people get it. Mac and Ray's, the big restaurant, was open. And that was called Mac and Ray's here at Macray Harbor. Later on, Mac and Ray's was closed. Now we have the Banquet and Event Center here at Macray. But we do have the Harbor Grill Bistro, which you'll be seeing and tasting later today.
Yeah, looking forward to going there and having some swordfish.
Yeah, I'm going to tease you. Our chefs are ready. They're going to give everybody. You're going to be the first. We're introducing it today. This is going to be a new menu item for 2014. They're very excited about it, and they're going to give you an opportunity to see how they make it and give you an opportunity to taste it.
Oh, great! I'm excited. Tell me a little bit about why you think someone would bring their boat to this particular marina.
Another great question. As a matter of fact, I just got done with the Detroit Boat Show, and I got an opportunity to talk to a lot of boaters, and some that have been here and some that haven't, and I asked them that question: why do you come to Macray? And first of all, there's a lot of different boaters that come. There are boaters that are just coming to dine at the bistro. We have dine and dock wells, which they can pull up. They're complimentary. They enjoy dinner, and then they can leave and go back to wherever their home ports are. We have a wonderful place here at Macray for our transient boaters. We have 30 docks. They're next to each other so that you can either bring one friend or bring a whole boat club and enjoy the surroundings. And then, of course, we have our boaters that come here just for the season and for the year. But there's a common thread. When they get here, they look for first of all boaters, the first thing they look at is what are the docks like? And we're really proud here at Macray that we got floating docks. They're very wide, very easy on and off. If you got a grandkid in tow, or if you're towing a cooler off and on, very, very nice. Floating, they're always at the same level with your boat. Once you get off the dock, we have plenty of areas, plenty of lawn areas to enjoy. We have picnic tables at every dock, whether you're here for dinner or you're here for the season. Once you're on the dock and you dock, the fairways are wide for navigation, so docking is easy, the docks are great, and you get up to the picnic area, you're great. Now what do? The boaters look around. They say, what's to do here at the harbor? And we have all the amenities that state-of-the-art marinas have. We have a pool center and fitness center and just countless different things. And of course our restaurant and plenty of places to play, a full-stocked harbor store and our fuel docks. So they look around here and they love it. This marina is located in a perfect place to enjoy the boating experience.
Tell me something about your events here. Do you have like parties or functions?
Yeah, again, I think we talked about it before at Macray. We have plenty of opportunity for calendars. I'd encourage for those as we're talking. Macray.com is our website. We list all the calendar of events or events that we have, and it's constantly changing. The events are geared towards both visitors and public and private and our members. Highlighting this year, we got some great stuff going on. Of course, we have our 4th of July fireworks that we partner with our friends next door at Belmar, which is one of the biggest fireworks displays on the lake. If you have a boat, we invite you to come out to the bay and enjoy them. You can get up really close. Of course, on land, it's reserved for our members because the marinas get so busy. But again, It's a great thing. Earlier in the year, second week this year, second week in June, we have Celebrate the Lake. That's when we invite the public out. We have all kinds of kids activities. Again, that's that second Saturday in June, and we'd invite everybody out. We're partnering there with a boat dealer who, if you've never been out of the water, never been on the water, they're going to have boats, and they're going to take people out to this great lake to just experience what it's like. And so we really try to become a great corporate citizen around here. Of course, Aquapalooza returns again this year.
I'll be there. We'll be there with camera.
And we have that. They'll be bigger and better than ever. And again, we partner with our friends at Belmar and our partners of Colony Marine, and we have several other sponsoring organizations, including the UAW Chrysler, that bring this tremendous show, which is one of the few in the country that's accessible with your boat. Come by boat and enjoy several bands all weekend long, and that's scheduled in late July. We have plenty of areas that you can actually get off your boat and walk towards the stage. So it's just a wonderful activity that it's enjoyed by all.
Sure.
We would anticipate probably 2,000 boats each day that are going to come to this side of Anchor Bay and enjoy this weekend.
Super.
One of the things now that's really happening since the last time we chatted is such a great response that we've had from our activity called the Lake St. Clair Tourism Initiative, which started several years back, and it's there to promote the entire lake. We now, since the last time again we chatted, we have our Canadian partners have joined us from Chatham and Windsor, and this activity is to promote for our out-of-town guests or even our current users to come to the lake, boat or not. There is so much to do around the entire lake. I think last year we talked a little bit about the Circle of the Lake tour. As you drive around town, especially here in Harrison Township, you'll see the Circle of the Lake. We're really excited to know that Wayne County and Detroit, you'll be seeing those signs coming up, and up the St. Clair River and then around to the Canadian side. Every other Great Lake has a Circle of the Lake tour or a Circle of the Lake. We're really excited to bring that to people. Our county exec, you talk about another group, he asked and I was proud to serve on his County Water Resources Advisory Council. That's a new committee that's involved with businesses and private and public sector people, just to see what we have in the lake, and again, promote, preserve. So we're talking about a lot of different environmental things.
How about water levels?
Water levels, good news. Yeah, that's good news. As you can tell, I'm sure everybody around here knows there's plenty of snow and ice. We're really looking forward. It was a concern probably 2-3 years ago, but last year we got a nice recovery, and this year fully expect now that in 2 years we've gone from a serious concern as far as having adequate water levels to we're going to be back to where our 30-year average is just in a couple years, so we're really happy with that.
And that's wonderful. That's really wonderful.
Although we'd be hopefully when the ice melts.
Right. In the fall and winter, you're still active here. I had relatives last fall, that wanted to come out and eat on the water. And I went to the township and they told me that, of course, this would be the place to come. And they were so impressed because the food was awesome. The view over Anchor Bay was beautiful. It was just before it froze. And it was, this is the place to come if you're looking for some place to go on the water, after the summer months.
Yeah, and Buddy, I'm glad you raised that point. And I often sit back and think, as far as people come in, and it happens to me, it'll probably happen to you today when you visit our restaurant, that somebody will come in and say, I didn't realize either one, you still had a public restaurant, or two, that you were open in the winter. And I would encourage everyone to know that the bistro, we're open 12 months a year. We do have reduced hours during the winter, but we're open 12 months a year, and it's open to the public. As you can see, we have plenty of parking. And we would love everybody to come back, or to come back when the days of Macray's, because you'll find the menu items are just as good. And again, Yes, we would certainly like to see you, and it's good news that you had people come and talk about
it was
all
just
the great
beautiful, and they went home. You know, they came from Novi. That's where my family's from,
Yeah.
and they came out here. And I honestly did not know where to go. Everybody's closed, you know.
No,
and
it's great.
we came here. It was the best time, and the food was so good.
You know,
and the waitresses, they were so sweet. You've got the best staff here.
They love it here, and,
Yeah.
and I'm really proud to say, you know, most
It's like
of
a family, I
most
would
of our
say.
servers have been here for a long time,
Right.
And they really enjoy it. And you know, you talked about the beautiful view. That's another thing. We haven't chatted about all the space that's available for wedding receptions.
I was just going to ask you about all those party
And again,
places.
the same chef team is working towards you know, bringing just outstanding menus. And when I talk to these brides, and you find out that that a lot of them come from Novi or Oakland County,
Right.
whether they have a background in water, they want to come to the water, and I proudly say that this is probably the most spectacular view you're ever going to have from a wedding banquet facility. You know, as you know, we're surrounded on all sides by windows, and it's just incredible. It's fun to watch.
Oh, I know.
As those
I know, it's
relatives and everybody
beautiful.
come into a fully set room.
It's great because we were sitting there. I mean, we'd eat and look, and then we'd eat, and you know, because it was just it draws you right in.
Water is calming.
Yeah, yeah.
Water is calming,
It
and
sure
that's
is.
what we're.
And of course, too, now we're looking forward to a whole new avenue too, having our downtown Harrison. We're going to have an actual downtown Harrison. So that's going to be something that's going to really, you know, make a statement for us. You have a full store downstairs too, right?
Absolutely. Again, for both our members that are here for the day or for the week or for the year, fully stocked harbor store, which anything from their marina supplies to delis to obviously a full coolers and beverages for all. Last year we added several of our wines. We found out that was a very, very popular thing.
Oh, I was going to ask you about your house wines.
So, and well, you'll hear more. We can chat about when we go over to the bistro.
Okay.
But we have plenty of choices. Our fuel docks, we certainly are proud to say we're still, for our boaters, we still offer full lines of non-ethanol products, as well as ValveTech diesel, which is for those boaters will know that ValveTech is probably the best marine fuel out there. And so we're here for the boaters as far as the marina goes, and of course we're here for all people when it comes to coming and dining and enjoying those special events.
Well, I think the nice part of it is because we are the heart of the Great Lakes.
Yes,
and
indeed.
everybody comes from someplace else, and everybody's got a different story. You know, it's just, and I'm sure too the repeat business is great fun because they go away and then they come back and then they share everything about how was your year and what's up with you. So like going back to family members you don't see for a year.
Oh, absolutely. And it really is fun. It starts with the boat show because that's kind of the official kickoff of the year, and you can tell these guys are itching to go and itching to get in the water. And then we start our season here for our members with an open house, and they get together, and then the boats start launching in April or as soon as the ice melts.
Right.
And then boy, when Memorial Day comes around, we are in full season. So
I'll bet.
we are counting the hours.
Right.
Buddy. It's been a long winter.
Yeah, I know it has. My God, it still is. Well, I don't know. Do you have anything else to say? The air show, Selfridge, I wanted to bring that up.
That's a good point. This year, basically the Selfridge Air Show, I happen to be involved with the Base Community Council, so excited to say that the air show is on. There were some questions with what was going on in Washington, D.C., but it is definitely scheduled for that weekend after Labor Day.
Blue Angels are
Blue Angels are coming. They're committed, and there was some issue as to they were grounded for a while, but they are definitely coming. It's going to be a great show. And again, for the boater standpoint, out into the bay or
really nice
joining
out
us
there.
here, you're right on top of the show, whether you actually go into the base or not. But that's a great activity for the end of the season.
Right.
So
it is, and of course it is free. Okay, well, hey, it's been great, Steve, doing the catch-up, seeing what's going on, hearing about all the great things, and of course announcing the fact that we will make a statement with Downtown Harrison.
absolutely.
Right, and we're getting ready now to go over to the Harbor Grill Bistro, right?
Yes, you are.
And we're going to have what?
you are going to have swordfish.
Wow.
And this is special. You are here for this introduction. This is a menu item that we're going to add.
Brand new today.
Brand new today.
Yes.
And you're going to see it, and you're going to see how it's made. And if you're good, you'll even get a taste of it.
Wow.
But again, I hope you enjoy it over there. We have our chefs, Scott and Doug, and our GM, Tina, are ready to show you around, and you can take a peek at what's new, and then you'll probably have an opportunity to talk to some of our customers.
Oh, great! Yeah, we do want to mingle with the crowd. But once again, we're going back to, you use it for, you have a brunch every Sunday, correct?
Correct. And that's a brunch, and it's very important. We have it 52 weeks a year.
Right.
And also we have special brunches for Easter and Father's Day and Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. And those events have been known to sell out before.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful
brunch. And
brunch.
again, we enjoy the view of the bay, and that's what people come for.
Yes.
So
that's
just
great.
to think about summer, whether it is or not.
Right. It'll be here soon, right around the corner. Yeah. 20 days till spring.
Let's hope.
Okay, it's been a good time, Steve. Good seeing you.
Thank you, and we'll see you really soon.
Okay, we're off to Harbor Grill Bistro to have the swordfish. Here we are at Macray's Harbor Grill Bistro, and I have the pleasure of being with the executive chef. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Great. And this is
Scott Check. I'm the executive chef here.
Hi. And then we have his assistant, which they call a sous chef, and you are?
I'm Doug Ellis. I'm the assistant to Chef Scott.
Great. Okay. What are you guys going to be doing today?
Today we're doing a balsamic heirloom rosemary charred swordfish. It's new for the spring. We're really excited about it. We just want Doug. He's going to demonstrate how to do it.
Great. Okay, Doug, you ready to go?
Absolutely.
Okay, and this is new on your menu, right?
Yes, this will be here this spring.
Okay, let's go.
First thing we've done is we've taken a rosemary infused olive oil and marinated for 24 hours on this fresh swordfish. Take the swordfish, make sure your grill's nice and hot so you get a good char on it. You want to leave them nice marks. We get a good crosshatch marking on them. We're going to take a sizzle platter, lightly coat the sizzle platter with the rosemary infused olive oil.
What's the next step?
So once we've put our crosshatches on the swordfish, again, over top of the swordfish, lightly with the rosemary infused olive oil. To ensure that we keep our swordfish moist, we're just charring and finishing in the oven. Once you've coated you make sure you don't forget to coat the pan with the olive oil. A little bit of water on there. All right, so we're gonna wrap this swordfish in foil with water on the sizzle plate and take it down to the oven. We're gonna bake it for 8 to 10 minutes at 350 degrees.
Okay, and here we are with Chef Scott. And you're going to tell us the ingredients you're making for what? What are you making it for?
We're making the topping for the charred swordfish right now, and these are the main ingredients for the chutney that he's going to prepare for the topping. Dark chili powder, Cajun seasoning, paprika, sugar, red wine vinegar, and ginger. And these are the stewed tomatoes.
Process for cooking this chutney is you want to take this up to a boil, bring out all the ingredients to a boil, take it down to a simmer, and you let this simmer for about 45 minutes until it thickens. All right, first we're going to start with a bed of blended rice. Next is the swordfish. Goat cheese, and our spicy tomato chutney. And then we're just going to finish this with a 15-year aged heirloom balsamic.
Now we're going to try our heirloom balsamic charred swordfish.
Yum, let's take a bite.
I brought along my Harbor Grill Bistro wine sommelier, Todd Ellis. He's going to explain what wine goes good with charred swordfish.
The wine that I picked out was the Chateau Montelena Chardonnay. It was the first wine from America that was rated wine of the world. What this has is it has a nice balance on it, not over oaked, not too much vanilla or butter. That really highlights this dish.
Yum.
Excellent.
It's nice and light.
Cheers, Mike.
Thank you. Thank you.
In addition to our healthier choices on the menu, we're trying to give our vegetarian guests a little more options. So what we did here was took grilled portobellos and roasted red peppers. I marinated them in a 15-year aged blackberry balsamic vinegar. Topped it with roasted garlic and fresh avocado, served on an herbed ciabatta with a sun-dried tomato and goat cheese spread. Served alongside with a red quinoa fruit salad with fresh mozzarella.
What you have here is the Joseph Malo Polyfume. It's tastes almost like a very minerally Sauvignon Blanc, a little grapefruity, a little mineral on it. The reason I picked that out is because of the avocado, the red pepper, and the portobello mushroom, along with the balsamic vinegar. You don't want to overpower the meal whatsoever. You want it to have a good marriage. You want it to highlight one another. You don't want one to take away from another. But we are going to be doing a number of different events here at Macray's this year. We're going to be doing wine events throughout the year. We're also, for the first time in 11 years, we're going to be doing happy hour from 3 to 6 o'clock. And we should be doing another, maybe 1 or 2 beer events outside, like Oktoberfest.
Okay, what plate do we have here?
This is our 1 pound bone-in ribeye, and this will be also here this spring at Macray Harbor.
It's beautiful. Okay, and Todd, what kind of wine would you put with this?
I picked out the Darius Cabernet from Napa Valley itself. It's one of Napa Valley's premier wineries. It's the best wine that I have here that's Cabernet.
Yeah, these are just some ideas that we go out back here, you know, maybe in the backyard on the boat.
Right.
They go well with the white and red wines. This is balsamic vinaigrettes, all 3 flavors, and the flavors I matched with the vinaigrettes.
Oh, that is just beautiful.
And I'd like to show you Chef Shelley's cake.
Yes, let's take a look.
And this is our pastry chef, Shelley Hines, carrot cake that she makes exclusively for us today. Very good. The ingredients, it's just out of this world.
What are the little things, sprinkles on the top here?
Oh, glitters and nuts and sugar. She goes all out.
Oh, it is beautiful. I bet it tastes yummy.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to get some of that.
Okay, for sure.
Okay. Is there a wine to drink with it?
I'm sure there is. A carrot wine.
And this is wonderful, absolutely wonderful here today. I mean, we've all given our all. We've had the executive chef, Scott. We've had his sous chef. And then we have Todd, the man that knows how to make it all come together. Like he says, it's like a marriage. Wasn't it just such a beautiful term?
Absolutely.
You know, and that's what it's like with all of us here at Macray's.
Macray Harbor Grill Bistro.
Macray Harbor. Go ahead, say it again.
Macray Harbor Grill Bistro.
There you go. And here I am with my friend Tina Galetz. Good working with you again this year.
Nice working with you also.
Thank you. And we're in front of the boat that you see when you first walk in the door at Macray Harbor Grill Bistro. And this is the Greater Detroit boat, and there's a little story behind it.
This actually is a replica of a boat that Oliver Belay had made in 1959. And this was a boat that used to go down the Detroit River. Well, when Ray Nicholson purchased this establishment, this gentleman was nice enough to give this to Ray Nicholson as a gift. So it's got a lot of history here. It's been here for a very long time. And the great thing about this boat is this gentleman's granddaughter actually came in and sent me over these pictures of this gentleman who made the boat. So I have actual pictures of this gentleman when he was 13 years old making other boats, and then I have a picture of the granddaughters actually that came in and took pictures next to the boat. So it was kind of neat to see all the history, and when she walked in she was very excited because she's like, my grandfather made this boat. So it has a lot of history here and we love it.
Yeah, that's the first thing that you see. What is it that's new here this year? What do you have to offer that is different than the other year? I see that your menu is really jumping into a new look, and I want to hear about your program.
We actually joined a team with Google. So if you go underneath Google and type in macray.com, then you can also go to our website, and it's almost like a movie. So as you're going through the tour, you are actually seeing every part of this establishment. Any of you that want to look at our new menu items or anything new that's going on this year, just go to www.macray.com, and our website's updated monthly. So any new things that we're doing will be on that website. So I hope everyone comes out to see us.
That's great. Thank you so very much. We're going to go upstairs now and see what's going on.
Thank you so much. You have a good night.
Hi, I'm here at Macray Harbor Bistro with Mark Struck, is it?
Yes, that's correct, Mark Struck.
And you're having a dinner here today with your friends, or is it family?
Family.
Family. What do you do for a living?
I'm an attorney.
Oh, wow. Where?
Samasco Law Firm in Mount Clemens.
And I didn't even know that. This all happened naturally. What's your specialty?
Elder law, estate planning, wills and trusts.
What did you have for... Oh, you haven't eaten yet.
No, waiting on the food.
Yeah. What are you going to get?
Pinot Grigio chicken.
Yum.
How was the swordfish?
Oh my God, was it good? You know, it was just so light, and they put this special sauce on the top. And we've been all through here. We interviewed the president, then we went to Tina, the general manager, and
I know Tina.
yeah, and then we went around to the wine connoisseur, Todd. We went to the chef and the assistant chef and watched him prepare the meals. So it's been a lot of fun.
Now I need to find my waitress and order the swordfish.
That's it, that's it, that's it. I'll tell you, it's awesome, delicious. Well, listen, I've enjoyed your company.
Well, it's very nice meeting you.
You too, and I'll be down to see you.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay, enjoy yourselves. What is your name?
My name is Byron Satterley.
Okay, and your?
Pam Satterley.
Uh-huh. And what did you have?
I had the porker tonight. It's the first time I've had that. It was very good.
Good, good. And you do come here often then?
We are here probably every Friday night at least. Sometimes twice a week, but at least Friday nights, yeah.
Nice environment, good service, good food. What else could you want?
The view is great. We're on the water. It's
Especially this time of year to get out into the water environment, get away from this snow and ice.
Right, and being cooped up, isn't it awful?
oh, it's terrible.
I know. Well, you're at the right place to get some good feelings.
yes, very right, yes.
Okay, we thank you so much. Do you have a boat here, or are you just being a guest this evening?
A guest, but she has a boat.
Oh, you have a boat here.
I have a boat.
Great. How long? So you're a member then?
Yes.
How long have you been here?
Almost 4 years.
Great. It's a great place to have your boat, isn't it? Yeah.
We come out here during the weekends, pretty much every weekend, to go out on the boat, and we have a variety of friends here and other marinas, and enjoy the water and the scenery, and then of course we take advantage of the bistro too.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. It's just like one big happy family here. I mean, everybody boats together, everybody eats together, everybody parties together, goes to the functions together, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I wanted to thank Todd so very much for helping make this successful. And your title again is a wine
Sommelier.
All right, we wanted to thank you very much, Todd, for accommodating you like you did with our lovely meals.
Well, thank you very much for stopping by, and we look forward to everybody else stopping by this season.
Thanks again.
Take care. Bye-bye.